Good afternoon. We are so thankful for this opportunity to present just some of the ways Discipleship Ministries intersects with the work of creation justice. My name is Scott Hughes. You can see with me I have a wonderful panel today that does just some of the work for Discipleship Ministries. First, you're going to hear from Diana Sanchez-Bouchon, Jessica Gamache, and Ken Sloan. Diana, start us off, please.
In the worship resources area at Discipleship Ministries, we primarily focus on the lectionary and develop worship series based on those readings. We make a point of incorporating the themes of creation and climate justice in our work wherever possible, and usually once a year we have a series based on this topic. We are also developing new series that are theme-based as opposed to lectionary-based, and climate justice will be one of these series we make available next year. Last September, we had a series called Season of Creation. You can find this on our website. This series is based on the Jeremiah lectionary readings for year A, but this 5-week series can be used any time of the year as a thematic series. 2 upcoming series for 2021 that will have climate justice as a theme are When the Spirit Moves, scheduled for May and June. In this series, weeks 4 and 5, Growing into the New Creation and Enduring the Storms are particularly relevant to this topic. The second of the 2 series for 2021 will be Born to Trouble in October, which is based on the readings from the book of Job. Here we note that God's response to Job about suffering is through the lens of creation. So to understand our place in the world is to stand for and with creation. You can look for those new series on the DM website in early 2021. Lastly, on our website, you will also find resources for creation care. This is a resource that has a myriad of lists, links, and ideas to help church leaders develop a study or series on creation care and climate justice.
United Methodist Denominations Camping and Retreat Ministries offers 190 holy, beautiful spaces across the country. Camping and Retreat Ministries is a place where individuals can get away to grow, to listen, and to explore. We have 7 foundations in which we work from, and one of those is to teach creation care and appreciation at all of our spaces in every program that we do. And we do that by offering a place to be in, with, and a part of nature. At camp and when on retreat, we experience the beauty of creation through exploration. We also, while you're there, you learn to care for creation, and campers learn to translate the love for God's creation into caring for nature and for caring for our wild neighbors. We also offer a place of experiencing the gifts of nature and the gifts of others in nature. We invite people away from the noise of everyday life into a place of peace, joy, and connect. People can focus on how they impact the world around them. I encourage you to reach out to your local camp or retreat center and find places of collaboration in which you together can move forward climate justice and creation care.
The website of Discipleship Ministries contains a large area on stewardship with a variety of topics, but one of the most important documents there is this foundation statement on stewardship and generosity. And at its very foundation, we encourage people to begin to look at stewardship in its broadest sense, which does embrace, as this quote shows, an appreciation for the stewardship of creation, of the gifts that God has given us through that. Unfortunately, what we find in many churches is that stewardship has been kind of narrowed down to just a particular time in the fall. And that's the time when it's dealt with. But if churches are able to embrace a year-round strategy for stewardship, it opens up the opportunity to explore new ways that stewardship can be, and its broadest sense, can be shared with people in their congregation. And so we encourage folks to look at things like studies on environmental stewardship, to examine the biblical teachings, to see those ways in which we have been called to be stewards of creation, and to make that a part of nurturing a full disciple. We also believe that there's time in a year-round stewardship strategy for people to be offered the opportunity to examine their own values. to look at not just the money they give to the church, but how do they live with the money that they keep? Are they living faithfully in that way? For we know that what we consume and what we waste and how we spend our money all has a global impact. And we want people to begin to reflect on those things and how they care for the creation and how that reflects on their relationship with God. And so what we hope is at a time of study and a time of reflection on these topics, will invite people to move beyond that, to organize themselves, to make their environment a more friendly place, and to begin to move to action so that we might lead as Christians and as disciples of Jesus in care of our creation.
We thank you for this opportunity to share with you and hope you have a wonderful conference.